Alright, looks like we're live. So let's go ahead and continue where we left off. So, for those that were here for my last stream, you know that when I got to my ship, I encountered a bug where it wouldn't let me continue in my ship and I had to restart it. Luckily, it started me at that outpost that supposedly the Atlas dropped me at. So, it didn't take me long to catch up to where I was before. Hold on, let me adjust my mic real quick. It didn't take me long to catch up to where I was before, and I also made a save point before I board my ship, so that way there won't be any problems. So, also I have all the materials I need for the valuable freight, and I need to deliver that to a secure depot that's off-world. At least I think it's off-world. But we'll find out soon enough. First things first, we need to board this ship and see what's going on. I escaped to my ship glad of something familiar in this strange world. Where has the portal taken me? I was caught in the gravity of that infernal machine, not strong enough to resist. It identified itself as Atlas, the entity so many worship and fear. I saw no signs of Artemis, no traces of the Sentinels. So why did I even step through that gateway? Why did I follow this path? Well, to sorta rescue Artemis. Is that true, or is it just a lie I tell myself, the kind of thought a noble person might have? Well, I'm noble. Artemis was in need of assistance, but did I really risk my life just for them? There is something more, some other yearning. As I stare at the console, an opportunity presents itself once more. There is an inbound transmission emerging from a location on this very planet. From who? You are not alone. Artemis? The signal appears to be coming from beneath the surface of the world, using the same words that led me to Artemis so long ago. I must descend into the deep to find its source? Okay. First things first, I'm gonna deliver these goods and get my pay. Goods. So we'll just go there then. Though it doesn't seem I'm getting any closer to my destination. Starting to slowly close in on it, but There you are. Right below me. Perfect. Go ahead and deliver this to the station here. Alright, I have access to the client's lockbox. All I need to do is deposit the item. Delivery processing and success. Nice. Ooh, what type of ship is that? It's not S-class. I know it's not S-class. Ew. See. That's something I don't do in my life. Yeah, okay. There's literally nothing else good here. Let's see if there's anything I can sell real quick. I think I got some rusted metal in my inventory. And sorry if I sound like I'm speaking rather quietly. It's 11:31 Eastern Standard Time, 11:31 p.m. and most of my family has gone to sleep, so I'm trying not to be overly loud. Give me that cash. I think we're good. Now we can continue with the storyline. There we go. So now I need to activate another portal. Artemis? I approach the source of the signal, a hologram appears. It is Artemis, but there is only silence, the slow pulse of cosmic noise in the signal. Let's find out who's there. If Artemis can hear me, they make no sign. The hologram just stares. It's strange, but I feel a sense of deja vu, as if I've been here before, right at this very moment. Ask them what's wrong. They came, watched closely. Machines, murderers, against the... As I move closer, the Artemis projection begins to speak, its words punctuated by a strange static. The voice falls silent. The projection looks at me. Something is very wrong. I know that by the way that Atlas pulled me away from that Sentinel world. I scan the hologram. It bears the exact same signature as every other transmission I have received from Artemis. There's no ulterior source for the signal. Everything they have said appears to have come from this cave. As I stand here, Artemis begins to speak. Where are cult them but still loved? Anomaly they, not a Polo watching us. Polo? I know Polo. He's part of that anomaly giant floating sphere that's always around sometimes. Tracking. Mistake. Abandoned, but it wasn't. Through the portal. Please, don't trust. Don't trust what? I'm afraid. Aren't. Projection fizzles away to mere static. This echo is all that is left of the entity known as Artemis. A grave of glitched data in a sunless cave. My friend is dead. Perhaps they were never alive. I depart for the sunlight. I must tell Apollo what I have seen. So, Artemis has been dead? Okay. Stretchy grass. Hey, everybody who's watching. Sort of quiet right now since the rest of the family's preparing for bed and everything, or is already asleep. Illuminidemon. Plot twist. Yeah, pretty much. But now we're gonna find Apollo and see what he thinks about all of this. And I can actually go and find a drop pod since I actually have some money. Hollow terminus detected. Yeah, we need that in order to talk to Apollo. But I need to find a drop pod so I can increase my inventory size again. I can at least increase it 2 times because actually doing these missions from the bounty board, they're actually good. Do I trust Apollo? I'm a mercenary bounty hunter. I don't really trust anybody as long as the pay is good. But he seems interesting, so I'm keeping an eye on him. If he tries to betray me, then I can just kill him with my blaster. But then again, I don't know if we could ever fight Apollo. No spoilers if you already know. I don't want to know. But I would go on a limb to say that I don't trust anybody in space. Wait, what was that? Okay, that was her radio. I need to find a drop pod, I really do. I need to find one now. I guess I need to make a signal booster in order to actually find one. If there's some actual plutonium nearby, because I need that to refuel my ship. And I'm not seeing that too many materials around here I can actually use to refuel it. Oh snap, there's a hollow terminus on this planet? Okay, let me get a signal booster going. And I need iron and plutonium. None of which I actually see. Well, plenty of platinum and plenty of iron, but none of the plutonium though. Plutonium. Thamium 9. Plutonium's good, now I just need some iron. Alright, now I can make a signal booster, but I'm gonna be close to my ship when I do that. Let's find some drop pods. Yay, and it's in the direction of the hollow terminus I need to go to. Let's find another one. I want to get at least 2 pods. 2 slots ready. Yay, it's in that direction as well. Thank you, signal booster.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Which one's closer? That one's a minute away. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this one first before he even notices, before I even get to the other one. I am gonna need to refuel all my thrusters though. Let's get that inventory slot going.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Do I have enough juice to lift off one more time? Just enough. So let's grab this other pod and then continue on and actually talk to Apollo. But if I wanted to give like a more clear version of my question of whether I trust Apollo or not, I would say that no one in this entire world gives me a straight answer. They speak to me in riddles, and they never give me a straight answer when I ask them a simple question. They just speak to me in ways that I have to, try and read in between the lines, and this is everybody. This puts me off because I don't... Just give me the answer I need. Everyone is giving me the runaround, so I don't trust anybody. Now, I need some plutonium so I can lift off again. But there seems to be a lot of Thamium 9 versus anything else. None of those are S-class. Huh? I 337 Nation. How is it I'm always seeing this guy? Out of all the players I've met in this game, I seem to be seeing him in my... He's the only person I have ever seen, and he seems to be everywhere. So how is it that I keep running into him? Maybe he's following... Maybe he's following the same storyline I am. Lots of plutonium. Like, seriously. Out of all the people that I've met in my game, well, I wouldn't say all, but he's the only person I've met in my game so far. Yet somehow I keep running into him. But now I have enough plutonium. And now I got some more 8-door slots. It's good. I like it. Lubricant requires coprite and gamma root. And that requires kelp sac. While this requires marrow bulbs, I need to do that in order to make the Colossus. And I need copper to make to an englobed shroud. First things first, we gotta talk to Apollo.
Stabilizing. Technology recharge.
It's right below me now. Dive, Mom! Dive, 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 dive! Stick the landing. Ow, I knew that was gonna hurt. I guess we're gonna have to find out what Apollo has to say about the death of Artemis. Time to get in contact with him. Warning, network compromise. Warning, manual override required. Okay, something doesn't want me to contact Apollo, because I've never run into this before. There are no signal matches for Artemis or Apollo. The terminal is a stream of warnings and errors. Override. The warning message is cease. Some new frequency shimmers into being. What the what? Who is this? They don't have a name, it just says null. Who is this? are not alone. What the? Tell me, what's the point in living if we know that life will finish? Let's be noble. But it does. All those moments gone. Everything that came before. Meaningless. Wow, aren't you just a ray of sunshine? I know you, traveler. I know where you've been. I know where you're going. What if I told you that Artemis could be saved? What if I told you that Artemis could live once more after a fashion? What would you do then, I wonder? I would do it. Like a fool, you rush in, eager to do whatever you are commanded. You remind me of myself, you know. Huh? What are you talking about? Floating globe rotating man? The blood of Artemis is data. The heart, its glitch. I can help you retrieve them. We require a mind arc, a receptacle for their soul. Can you do that for me? I am reactivating Artemis's frequency. Speak with them when you are ready. Stranger offers me blueprints for something they call the Mind Arc, a device they claim will allow me to restore Artemis to life. Okay, let's see where this goes. I accept not knowing who the stranger is or how they possess such knowledge of my adventures, but if there is a chance I can help Artemis, I will take it.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Strange piece of technology, a gift from beyond the stars. It shimmers in a way that suggests it is not fully in this world. So I need living glass and a circuit board. Oh snap, Artemis! Are you? Artemis repeats these two words endlessly, unable to see my face or hear my voice. I must craft the mind arc before I can help them further. Build a mind arc to rescue Artemis. Advanced components require a base scientist. Okay, so we're gonna need to go back to my scientist location in order for me to continue. So back to space.
Technology recharging.
Let's go see the merchants really quick, especially the nanite traders. See if they have anything good I could possibly use. Ship upgrades? Yes. Warp reactor signals. Yes. Now I can go to different systems. Yes, this is what I need. But I don't have 300 nanite clusters. No. cyclotron ballista damage? What is a cyclotron? What is a positron ejector? What is all of these weapons I'm looking at? Pulse jet, I understand. Provides increased maneuverability and longer boosts. That's nice. But infra-knife accelerator. What is this? Is this a machine gun for my ship? Cannon damage, Tau. Deflection enhancement, Tau. Cyclotron ballista damage, Sigma. What are all these upgrades? Let's speak to Captain Nardi. Request dialogue. Now I learned a word. Hooray. So now I need to speak to my scientists and build some more materials, because I apparently do not know everything I need to know in order to progress. So maybe it appears I have to work on my base a little bit more. I'm gonna look through the missions. I'm not gonna do anything though. Locate a missing person. Hunt predatory creatures. Deflection enhancement. Hunt pirates. Superconducting sniper. Impact damage Sigma. And eliminate sentinels. Ah, that'll be useful. So it doesn't matter where I defeat these sentinels. Finds it difficult to pursue their chosen line of business while under constant surveillance of 5 Sentinel forces. They seek a window of opportunity while the Sentinel forces occupied elsewhere. We're not going to do this now. Right now I need to work on my base. So that's where we're going to... Long time no see, man. I got a brand new ship. This beautiful beauty right over here. I think it was before I met you, I got that S-Class ship. So it just surprises me. Like it just flew into a station like this, and I just bought it for nothing. So it went pretty well. How is it we keep running into each other? I thought I could interact with you some other way, but don't worry about it. It's all good. It's good seeing you, man. I gotta go take care of some mission business in my own home base. Hopefully an S-Class ship will fly in here for you, like it did for me. I need to make my Colossus pad? I need 2 voltaic cells, but I don't have enough marrow bulbs in order to actually make it. We'll go into the caves over here. But then there's so many of these bolts in here. Alright, I can make 1.
Constructed.
Let's go find some more. I can say with absolute certainty that this game is a lot of fun now. Because with this update, it's actually engaging. It doesn't feel boring and monotonous to me. I'm actually enjoying myself without me trying to force myself to find a reason to like it.
Product constructed.
Now we can make the Nomad, but I'm gonna make the Colossus. That's a big one. Probably should have moved this away from it, but at least I can talk to my technician and tell him what I did. I actually did a lot for this guy. Have you constructed the Colossus Geobay? Have you struck terror into the hearts of all those who oppose you? Confirm, confirm. A careful answer. You must strike terror if you are to succeed in life, traveler. You will subjugate this world with the power of the Colossus. Here is an Exocraft vehicle laser upgrade to assist with the task. Mining laser upgrade. Nice. I have almost exhausted the limits of my work, but soon you shall have mastery of this planet's signals and the speed with which to reach any threat. I require only sufficient nanite clusters to build the final blueprints. This employment has been one of glory. Technician requires more nanite clusters to create an upgrade for my exocraft signal booster. Something is wrong. Some time ago I saw the Vy'keen with an image of their family before they performed some ritual to erase some attachments from their mind. As I approach now, I see that same image. The technician stares at it, blinking for a few moments with an empty expression. When it notices me, it removes the photograph from the display. We do not speak of it again. I do not wish to awaken its pain. It desires only nanite clusters, not my sympathy. As I said before, be careful in those abandoned buildings, traveler. Do not lose yourself in the hunt. Okay. Okay, let's remake this, but more room for it to actually... There we go. Now it's not so close. And how much... That is a lot of space. Look at all these upgrades. Make a signal booster, a laser. Oh, this looks so good. Let's go ahead and take the time to actually do some of these, shall we? Put all the upgrades up top here. This looks like it's very efficient in fuel. I need to get some upgrades for my laser. I really do. Alright, now I can make a bypass chip. And now I can upgrade my Colossus.
Technology installed.
Now I need a power gel and carite sheets. Power gel I can make. And I'm gonna need some more iron in order to make carite sheets. Yay, this is going well.
Technology recharge.
Please leave me alone, good sir. Got nanite clusters, and I'm guessing more nanite clusters, of which I cannot complain. Now, time to put all the upgrades in here. And all of these I can easily get by going through the hole that I made. So now I got a gun on my big old Colossus. And apparently this thing is very fuel efficient. Hey, welcome to the stream, Justin Santana. Nice to see you here. We're playing through No Man's Sky. The Atlas Rising. No Man's Sky Atlas Rising. That's his permanent name now. And pardon me if I sound really quiet, it's just that my family is asleep around this time, and I don't want to be disruptive. But with this Colossus, I have all the space I need. Now I just need to work on, okay, I can put the Exocraft Signal Booster upgrade here, and then work on getting that. This one requires some more sheets, at least 2 more. And these I can get by going to the other side of the hole that I made, because I have a terrain manipulator on my multi-tool, which allows me to literally make tunnels in the ground, so no longer do you have to worry about using a grenade launcher to make holes. You now have the terrain manipulator, which will, based on how big of a size you make it, will make either a big lump or a big hole in the ground. So, it's very beneficial for a person like me big enough, because it's a Colossus and it requires a little bit more room. What I can't see because it's so dark. But it doesn't matter. But what I am going to do is mine this so I can make 2 more Chlorite sheets, have that available, so I can have that available upgrade and then upgrade accordingly. Because I need 2 sheets to do the acceleration module upgrade, which will increase the speed and maneuverability of my Colossus. and I just de-ditched them in order to upgrade my gun and my mining laser. So let's go ahead and make one sheet and make another. So now I'm good to go. So all I have to do is just go through that tunnel I made, and it's daytime already. Wow. At a very fast rotation. But now that that's over, I can get into my big old car. Go through that hole I made, even though it is incredibly uneven. Oh wow, this is horrible for my Colossus to go through. Wow, this is very bad. I should have picked a better way to do this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the train manipulator in order to sort that out real quick. I want to make it as smooth as possible for my Colossus to get through. I'm gonna have to rename it to something else other than Colossus. It's not better, but...
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Just trying to make a good, clear pathway. At least clear enough for my Colossus to get through without that much of a problem. Hopefully this ought to be good enough. Probably not going to be on the stream too long, going to get some rest since I'm off tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's technically the day now, but in the morning I'll have most of my energy and I can be as loud as I need to. So as soon as I get this upgrade
Hostiles
for...
approaching. Warning. Sentinel drone activated.
Get out of my way, you nerd. Get off of my car! Now, before I'm so rudely interrupted. Wait, is there still another? Who wants some? Okay, I think we're good. Alright, now I can craft this one.
Technology installed.
I need Heridium! And I need Liboum Detritum in order to make the Exocraft Mining Laser upgrade. But I need some Heridium in order to craft the Acceleration Module upgrade as well. But while I'm here, let's see what's inside these canisters from these dead sentinels. Leave that out of the window. It fell in that ravine. Okay. Yeah, I can't craft this yet. I need one more. So where's another Detritum stone? I need to find some Heridium. Oh wait, there's one right there. Nice. Works out just fine. Now we need to find some Heridium. Ah, perfect. There you are. Now we can craft everything. Okay, acceleration module, and...
Technology installed.
Alright. Gather nanite clusters, abandoned buildings, and other damaged structures. Scan for... Oh, snap! Now I can scan for drop pods! with my exocraft. Alright, scan for abandoned structure. Rare technology available. Sweet. Now let's see if this little tunnel that I made. No! Okay. It gets me every time. I keep thinking that I'm permanently... Oh, great, great. I'm stuck. Get out of there! Get out of there! Okay, it's still not good enough. Alright, let's see where we find out where this goes. Alright, remove the goop. Remove the goop. Returning user identified, terminal now active, unlocking data log continuation for analysis. I glimpsed the crimson orb between the clouds, a vast and baleful eye, unblinking and monstrous. Fear turned the blood in my veins to ice. I was so afraid it would see me, but then the clouds moved and it was gone. I was no longer certain if it had ever been real. Perhaps the fungal deposits from the lateral evidences are still clogging my exosuit vents, affecting my cognition somehow. I have cleaned my filter 6 times now, but I still feel it inside me. That's not a good thing. Discover something coded deep inside the long dead traveler's data log. Something has been left behind that will aid me on my own journey. And I found the right amount of clusters. So now I think we can reach the final mission for my technician. Final mission for my technician. Do you have the nanite clusters? Give them to me, please. The technician's hands shake. It is then I notice the blueprint is already waiting on the technician's terminal. They require these nanite clusters for some alternate purpose. Alternative purpose. They are desperate for the substance, refusing to hand over the blueprints without them. I need my stuff, so I'll give you the stuff. But my team takes them greedily, turning to imbibe them. Whatever effect this matter has upon the alien, it appears to calm their movements considerably. Did he eat the nanite clusters? Stated they offer me the blueprints. New technology discovered. Signal booster upgrade. How? The nanite clusters, their purpose is commonly misunderstood. They form the backbone of much technology, but they are not just machines. They can alter hearts, alter minds, even allow us to forget that which we cannot bear. The technician has a final reward, an acceleration module upgrade for my Nomad exocraft once I have constructed its geobay. Good, let me know when the Nomad geobay is built, Gra. I cannot wait to witness its glory. So I have one final upgrade. And I need to build the Nomad. I need to make voltaic cells, then go buy a dynamic resonator. And then I should be set.
Weapon charge depleted.
Hello everybody. Sorry if I'm not speaking. Just sort of concentrating and trying to be quiet since the whole family sleep. I'm only gonna work on trying to get this last base so I can build it my last Nomad. Then I can get the final upgrade. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Thought I was someplace else, but no, I'm good. Let's see if we can make some shells. I mean cells, not shells.
Product constructed.
Yeah, almost have enough. Just need to take down a couple more bulbs. I know they're around here somewhere. I know they're in caves, so I probably need to go back down either here or back through the area that I just went to. Well, getting some plutonium ain't never hurt nobody. Here we go. And there's another marrow. I'll probably have to go back to that space station, buy a resonator, and build my final Nomad. need to find the blueprint in order to make a dynamic resonator so I never have to buy one again. I need just a little bit more. And that's exactly what I need.
Product instructed.
Now to go buy a dynamic resonator. And just to make sure that we're good. I have a roller. I just need a dynamic resonator and I'm pretty much good. So we're gonna head back and see if we can get one built. We'll see if we can get one bought and then we can move on. Tune to Artemis. And it's nice that when you go back to an area, it lets you know what mission is in that area and where you need to continue. So that way you don't lose track of where you are. I find that to be a very good addition. Connection to online services. Even though it says I am online. Okay, whatever.
Product received.
Alright, there we go. Now we can go ahead and build that final bay. This is supposed to be the final upgrade that I get. So... for all of those who are watching, after I complete all of the missions for my technician, because this is pretty much going to be the last mission for him, since I've been doing so much of it already. I spent like, I did like a 5-hour stream where I did a whole bunch of missions for him already. So, once I do this mission and get everything I need to upgraded for my Colossus, I'm going to call it a night, so that way I can do this again. We'll continue on bright and early. More energy and I can actually be louder than the volume that I'm talking now. And a spot for the Nomad. Let's see how this thing moves. to speak with our show. Our work is almost concluded, but every end is a beginning. I am too weak to travel as I once did, too tired to continue my pilgrimage. With your leave, I shall remain here to stand by your side against your enemies, Gra. Woe betide those who would transgress against us. The technician offers me the final acceleration module upgrade. And I take it. It has been a pleasure working with you, traveler. Return when you are ready. I have a proposition for you. A lucrative and repeatable venture. Now I have an upgrade. Now I have an upgrade for my rover. Colossus and Nomads. Ba-da-dum. Traveler, I detected a location of monetary interest. Go, that you may hone your control of the exocraft. Track the signal down before it disappears so that we may siphon its units. Technician has hacked the terminal to siphon its units. If I get to the location fast enough, I'll be able to transfer the units to my account. Nice. They spend their days doing this now, tending to the exocraft and drawing data from interplanetary networks. Sometimes I see them walking out into the planet itself to explore, but such times are rare. The technician is content with this retirement, engaging in its fugitive activity for the pleasure of the chase, no longer for the necessity of survival. It is a game we can repeat. One last heist after one last heist. Oh, I wonder how much money I can get from this. Agree to go. Hurry. Terminal location received. No, 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 no. I need this plutonium to be enough. No. I still need to return to my mission agent to turn in this mission. Even though I think I did this already. I wonder, can this thing go across the water? Love for it to if it can, because that means this might be what I use to get around. Let's give it a test. Here I had the idea of using the terrain manipulator to make roads through this whole island, but it turns out that I don't need it. don't see a timer.
Product instructed.
Huh. Looks like the timer was going. But that sort of works in my favor now. Because now I can start to craft the upgrades for this thing, such as its booster and everything else. So this is going to be my speed. So Exocraft signal booster, so 1, 2, 3, and the boosters will be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now I need Heridium. But now that I know that the timer was going, I can prepare accordingly now. Okay, sorry I'm scratching my eye, it's sort of itching in the corner. What was that?
Critical damage taken. Shield down. Critical damage taken.
Better be glad I cannot build my gun right now.
Product instructed. Product instructed.
Alright, So this is where I build my booster set.
Technology installed.
And I need 3 more sheets. Oh, gotta get out of that. Alright, make a bypass chip
Product constructed.
so I can make a signal booster.
Technology installed.
And what else am I gonna need for its next booster upgrade? Need to make 3 more sheets. Need more iron. Might as well go back to my base to get that. Glosses may be good on inventory space, but then no man can go across the water. Why didn't I build this one first? This could save a lot of time when you're trying to get across a planet to another area. And it has water. Get as much as this iron as I can, so I can build what I need.
Product constructed. Product constructed. Technology installed.
Now, since they're next to each other, the little lines around them signify synergy. Now I just need to work on the signal booster for this one. Okay, so I need 4 for this and 4 for that, which means I'm going to need 4 carite sheets, which means I am going to need 400 iron in order to make it, because it costs 50 iron in order to make 1 carite sheet, and 50 times 8, 5 times 8 is 40, so 50 times 8 is 400, which means I'm going to need 400 pieces of iron. Ah, good math.
Hostiles approaching.
Yes.
Sentinel drones activated.
There's someone else, please. So
Warning. Sentinel
oh man, he brought friends.
critical damage taken.
much is actually on me right now? 166. Gonna need to work on that.
Hostiles approaching. Warning. Sentinel code activated.
No, 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 no! No! Oh, you've got to be kidding.
Fuel required.
Dude, I was so close to getting inside of my exocraft. Now I need to go back and get my stuff. Fusion engine critically damaged. Now I'm gonna have to use some of the iron I have. And this is damaged too? Oh, I hate these.
Product constructed. Technology prepared. Product constructed.
This takes away from the carite sheets I needed to build in order to make improved signal boosters. Well, all my stuff is still here, but actually I'm glad I made it to my... I think had I not made it in time, I would not have any of this. The only thing I actually had to sacrifice was whatever was inside of my exo. So I think I'm good. But we need to talk to the technician real quick. Sector terminal to provide me with a small number of Siphon units. Take that location, monitor your interests so that you may hone here. Okay. Gotta go. This thing is crazy fast. No, I can make it this time. Remember, you could touch that and get something. Terminal words in action. Extract records. What do I get? As I go, I think to myself how glad I am that my technician can hack these networks. They claim they can do this 1,000 times and not be caught by any authorities. I hope that my fugitive friend is right. 34,000 units to my system. Thank you. did I need to build anything else important? Not really, but scientific research is the next thing I need to do. Gather data from an observatory. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill up on fuel.
Technology recharge.
Observatory. So now that we're done with all of the main missions for the technician, we need to work on the main missions for the scientist. Only then will we have all the materials we need and we can continue with our Artemis Apollo missions. Hopefully. I wonder if my voice is too low for people to hear since I'm talking so quietly. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Maybe some crazy air That's fun. This might be better than using my ship all the time. Get up out of there! That's the only bad thing about this planet, your tendency to fall into ravines. It's not pleasant. And the Sentinel is still in this building. Data siphon installed. Accessing. The observatory appears to have been calibrated for a single purpose, to locate the interfaces of a being the Corvex call the Atlas. After many years, the inhabitant of this facility succeeded in their quest, disappearing without a trace. Give me that data. Now return to the scientist and talk to him.
Technology recharge.
Alright, I need another sheet. But let's move up that. Besides, my Colossus is where all the heavy lifting is gonna go. This is mainly just gonna be using me to get back and forth. Yeah, extreme. Nothing I like about this? It can go over water. Now I don't have to worry about water planets and getting across them. Space jellyfish. Almost made it. Almost made it. Now we can talk to him. Traveler, while you have been absent, Korvax has detected anomalies. I feel alone. Perhaps the data will have answer? No answers, Traveler. Merely these blueprints for a beacon and a capacitor. Okay, I can make beacons and a heat capacitor now. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Once activated, beacons provide a permanent navigational waypoint, facilitating repeat visits to specific locations. Yes, this will be very useful. The convergence is absent, Traveler. I can feel myself slipping further. Perhaps that beacon may be of some use. Construct one, and the convergence may find me again. Alright, so what is going to happen is I'm going to build this beacon. Hold on. I'm going to build this beacon and then I'm going to call it a night. Then I'll continue tomorrow morning. Heat capacitor. Wonder what that could be used for. But not important. At least not now. Need to make beacon. Need to find some more variables. Yay, there they are. So many. just fine. Heat thingy can make big money. Nice, I'll keep that in mind. Transfer this iridium to my ship. Okay, I need a little bit more. A little bit more bulbs in order to craft this beacon. Then find out what else my scientists can give me. Alright, now to make that beacon. Say, right here. Yay! Alright then, man. What else you got for me? Is the beacon constructed, traveler? Yep. We shall wait. It may take time for the convergence to find me. My own research proved fruitless. It yielded only blueprints. That much I know. It yielded only blueprints? Of what? Ooh, mining unit and atmosphere harvester. Mining unit I know of. Atmosphere harvester I don't. Ooh, and heat capacitor can be used to do this, so it can mine things without me having to look for them. Nice. Those atmosphere harvester and mining unit plans prompted a thought. What if they could be friends for the beacon? What if they could make their own convergence? You're thinking too much into this, dude. They shall be my children, traveler. I have transmitted a crafted intelligence to the beacon so that it might live and connect as the Korvax do. But it cannot see the world. Bring me scan data so that I might teach it. Scan creatures, defeat its newly created intelligence. Okay. Guess I gotta scan some creatures. Alright. Scan planetary creatures.
Received.
18,000 units. Nice. So now I gotta scan 3 creatures. Can ones I've already scanned count? Do this now. Stop moving. Where'd it go? Yeah, pretty much. Now I don't even know where it went. It's not down there waiting for me, is it? Okay, good. Apparently these things don't like me scanning them. Just hold still. This thing knocked me off and made me lose my shield. Something else to scan. Scan something new. Because I pretty much scanned everything else on this planet already. Okay, perfect. Now I just need to find 3 more unknown creatures. Simple, right? The ocean. Because I remember seeing jellyfish there.
Units received.
There are a ton of these jellyfish around. Now I just need 2 more fish types.
Units received.
Oh, we got something down there.
Units received.
And it looks like a predator, so let's avoid it. Alright, so now we got 1 more to scan. Hopefully we can find this soon. See something out in the distance, but I think I got that already. got teeth, and I don't want to see the end of it. Why is this last creature always the hardest to find? Doesn't need to be hard to find, but it wants to be. Sure, the word, oh, that might be the one I need. Yes!
Units received.
Yay! Now I can go back to the scientist, and then I can go to sleep. Here you have the data, traveler. My child cannot see the world as you see it. To share your scans will be to share your consciousness with them. It is a tremendous gift. What sights? I don't know how to say the first word. I keep pronouncing it wrong, I think. By way of thanks, my child has prepared you a blueprint. They have learned how to make unstable gel. They hope it makes you happy. Okay, nice, I guess. Traveler, this data has raised a concern. As a beacon, my child could receive signals from unknown sources all across the galaxy. I will be unable to protect them from the unsavory thoughts of the Gek or the harsh scans of the Sentinels. If you find shielding shards, I will prepare polyfiber blueprints and we shall weave them into a protective cloak. Luckily, I know how to build them. Do not delay, traveler. Their young mind is very impressionable. So how many do I need? Find shield shards or craft them. Alright. Go mine some ore outside. I keep telling myself I'm gonna stop, but I keep finding it keeps giving me things to do, and I just can't stop. I will say this though, this thing has a tendency to stutter every now and again. It's not an issue, it just only seems to happen when I go to my base. It never happens on another planet or something. Okay, I need to make 3 then. And one more stock of iron, how to do it. And return to the scientist. So far, so good. Have you found the shielding shards, traveler? The Korvax looks anxious. Their disconnection from the Convergence and their anxiety for their child is taking its toll. Perhaps the shards will help them settle. Thank you, traveler. It is good we can protect the little beacon, but I fear it may not be enough. You should take a copy of the polyfiber plans. They may be of some use to you. Thank you. Made from cactus flesh and star bulbs, which I cannot use because I don't have hazmat gloves. I need to get like a multi-tool expert terminal built so I can have a multi-tool expert actually work on it. I do not think my child experiment is working. They have not assuaged my loneliness, and now I have 2 consciousnesses to fear for. I am losing myself, traveler. Take my core to a monolith. Let me interface before the Atlas. I must speak to eternity. The Korvax have no memories of my last journey with their core. Then I tried to reconnect them with their convergence. This time they seek the Atlas. I do not know if the monolith grants such an interface or if anything does. But I'll accept nonetheless, as your body goes strangely and unsurprisingly limp. Core removed.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Coordinates received. Monolith at least about a good 8 minutes away, 11 minutes away. But we're gonna deal with that the next time as we continue to play No Man's Sky. I'm gonna go ahead and save it right here. So this is the part where I'll be starting at. Hope you all enjoyed it. I'm sorry if it sounded like an ASMR type of deal. It sounded like an ASMR stream due to how quiet I'm normally speaking. But I will see you all in the morning as we continue to play No Man's Sky Atlas Rising. I'm having so much fun, and I'm gonna have even more fun in the morning because that means I get to be loud. Well, louder than I am now. So, I can't wait to see you all as we continue to play No Man's Sky Atlas Rising. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. And once again, as always, later, peoples.